let's get to the business at hand. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, it has been a difficult trading environment, at least for me, over the last couple of months. So let's just kind of recap what had happened, kind of basically over the last year, right? So it was a clear, easy dollar or call that the dollar was bottoming back early in the year. I mean, you could not find a dollar bull anywhere. And we ripped and we ripped and we ripped into late September. Okay, at that point right here, we were getting very close to levels where we kind of wanted to think about going the other way. And we did. That drop, I thought, was enough to say, well, we've put in the next dollar high, right? We had what appeared to be a little impulsive decline. We then had last Friday, if I zoom in on this US dollar chart, by the way, this is an index that I love to follow, right? As those of you that have watched these videos before, as you know, this is US dollar, USDOLLAR. It's an index. I actually don't trade it, but I find it very useful from a an analysis standpoint. And what it is just a quarter each of euro, pound, yen, and Aussie. So, you know, it's the kind of the foremost traded liquid currencies against the buck. And it offers just a really solid, you know, kind of general dollar view, right? Support, resistance levels, and pattern, and all that good stuff. So, you know, nowhere can you see that, you know, as well as on this chart, in the way that these levels have worked out from this pitchfork. Goes all the way back to December 2016, right? Okay, so last Friday, we had this NFP move here. Spike did not take out the highs, and then reversed lower big time. And then we had a pretty good down day on Monday in the dollar. I was like, well, that's definitely we are headed lower in the buck, right? Well, yesterday happened. Okay. We had a huge move higher in yields. I think we had a crappy 30-year auction. We had obviously the CPI number before that, but even the CPI number, actually, if I go to an hourly chart, here's that CPI number right here, right? We actually faded off of that. And then after that, it was just like off to the races. So, you know, is this one of those kind of screw you, you know, take out whoever is trying to short the dollar and then head the other way, which is lower? One of those, maybe, I don't know. Or are we just about to go on a freaking dollar tear? Okay. Well, I don't know the answer to that. I'm not going to pretend to know. I will say that we are at huge, huge levels. So to explain what those are, and it's not necessarily right now. It could be a little bit higher, but like not much. So for one, if you just look across the left of this chart, right, you can see a host of former highs and former lows. Okay. So like right here, this is back support from 2020, Jan 2020. Obviously, you had that spike March 2020. We had a low here in June of 2020. We have the high here in September of 2020. So we've got a lot going on from a levels standpoint. Okay. We also have this line here looks like it's coming out of nowhere and totally random. It's not. It is the 25 line. This is our pitchfork. Okay. It is halfway between the center line and the upper parallel. So oftentimes you will get decent reactions at that level. So we're there now. We actually just got there today. Also, we have, if we were to draw a bullish channel, right, from that Feb low, that high, okay, or that upper channel line is just higher. So again, a wee bit higher, maybe we go for it tomorrow, whatever. All right. So the point of this chart and going over this chart is that I want us to know, or want you to know, we're at a big, big spot. When we get to these big levels, right, just because you're at a level doesn't mean that you have to reverse from that level. You could go right through that level. However, one of the things I like to do is when we get to these levels is I will bring up Google News, right? And I will check out news headlines. You don't even need to read the articles, okay? So let's see here. You want to see if we have any, what I call extreme language, right? So once you start to get, and my point, we really don't actually. So maybe we need another day or two or something of up before we start seeing stuff like that. I don't know. But dollar climbs, not extreme. You want to see stuff like dollar soars, dollar rockets, dollar, the best are when you get predictions in the headline, right? Like dollar projected, forecasted to continue rallying, something like that. I don't know. Okay. Really don't have anything like that. We've got dollar climbs from Reuters, dollar rockets from Reuters, actually. So there is one up there. However, you would like to see it be like the one that's been read the most. And it's not. It's actually down here a little bit. So we do have something. But again, you'd like to see more. All right, so maybe we're getting close because we do have a dollar rockets going on. But again, you'd like to see a little bit more in terms of sentiment, extreme language, and all that good stuff. All right,